to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Happened yesterday, a photo of Lil Wayne and Donald Trump and a tweet from Lil Wayne basically saying he sat with Donald Trump and he likes his plans.
Let's read it.
Platinum plan is great and he's going to keep his promises.
Just had a great meeting with @RealDonaldTrump @POTUS. By the way, no chance Lil Wayne knows the thing @POTUS, so I'm curious about who wrote this. Besides what he's done so far with criminal reform, the Platinum Plan is going to give the community real ownership. He listened to what we had to say today and assured he will and can get it done.
You're a liar.
No, Lil Wayne's not a liar.
Losers.
Well,
Possibly.
you got to check. I firmly believe that.
Well, no, it was a tax. Now, we all know that Lil Wayne's had some tax issues. All right? We all know that Lil Wayne, as far as looking over paperwork, he's had some issues in the past looking over his own paperwork, which is why him and Baby was going into it. So I don't know if y'all trust that he was able to read this Platinum Plan and understand it. But, all right, we'll play along. I'm more entertained by who thinks that a man who lied as much as Donald Trump in his last term in the White House is going to keep any promise he actually made.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Apparently, Lil Wayne.
In his last term? He's got nothing to lose. You think he cares? Nope. That's the biggest congrats.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Because I wasn't shocked nor surprised. I mean, we listen to these rappers' music. It is about drugs, lean, and all type of debauchery for years. Of course they align with somebody else who's about debauchery
and drugs.
and shenanigans.
And money.
Of course, and money.
I mean, Lil Wayne is the same person who did come out and publicly say he didn't care about or support Black Lives Matter.
Right, so why are y'all...
So here's the thing.
And to the internet, before I get to Rosenberg.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Well, so do I get to congratulate Wayne before you congratulate me?
For sure. And I just want to say, if you're keeping score at home, Kanye West, Gunplay,
Pow.
Waka Flocka,
Pow.
Lil Wayne,
Bing.
Fabio Foreign.
Check.
Losers. Ice Cube?
No.
Well, he didn't endorse Lil
he
Wayne.
Didn't endorse.
Didn't
endorse.
Donald
You're
Trump.
right.
He didn't
Correct.
endorse.
50
He was like,
50
he
Cent.
absolutely was like,
50
absolutely,
did.
I don't. 50 retracted.
Oh, 50 retracted. By the way, sorry.
And by the way, Lil Pump,
Oh, that's big.
Scott Baio,
Chachi?
He's been a Republican.
Kirstie Alley, Sam didn't even want your ass.
All right, so
And a ton more that are not saying.
I'm probably
I'm
right.
just saying the public. I'm
Probably
saying
right.
the public joint.
But guys, I need to be clear. Lil Wayne stands alone at the top of the mountain. This is by far, in my opinion, the worst one. He's in a category of his own. First of all, shouts out to Kanye West, who looks like a wonderful guy right now next to Lil Wayne. Did not give a full endorsement of Donald Trump. And furthermore, as much as I'm annoyed by Kanye West, and all of us are, I think we would all agree that in his own way, and sometimes it doesn't make sense, Kanye does care about stuff. His head is jumbled up. He has lots of crazy ideas, but he actually cares about stuff. I just don't agree with or respect the way he goes about it. I firmly believe 5 days before an election in which people of color and more than anything, people of lower income brackets, the ones who supported Lil Wayne's career and his ability to be rich, are vulnerable. 5 days before that, with an active
The biggest
pandemic.
supporters of Lil Wayne are not low-income bracket folks.
Yep.
They're white kids.
Facts.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a mix.
Suburban white kids.
It's everybody.
It's just mathematically, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Mathematically,
Mathematically, dollars and cents. But radio station listeners, everything
Okay.
else, he reaches everybody, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people supported him who are vulnerable. 5 days before the election, he posts the picture next to the man and touts specifically how great he is on black issues. I believe that Lil Wayne was paid for this. I do not believe he read anything. I do not believe he wrote the statement. I believe this is the literal, fundamental definition of selling out. Taking money and selling it to people. I firmly believe, and Ebro, you could try to convince me otherwise if you disagree, either tax break or you will get a check in the mail. Lil Wayne was paid to do this.
But that's a hard prediction or call or presumption or assumption.
Well, here's why I say the onus isn't on me. Someone else explain why otherwise. A man who's never cared about politics. A man who's never cared about anything. He's practically a nihilist.
Well,
he doesn't care about anything.
I believe money is definitely the motive.
So 5 days before the most important election, or very important election, whatever you want to say, he decides to endorse this man. I need to have an idea of why he would do it if it wasn't for a promise tax break or check.
Maybe somebody he cares about deeply, Trump is going to get out of jail. That hasn't had a chance, because that's definitely a thing that's happening. Definitely a thing that's happening is people feel like they have, and I know people who feel like they have access to Trump's, how do I say, cabinet, staff, if you will, and that they cutting the deal to try to get people out of jail. I'm not saying it's fact. I'm just saying.
And by the way, nor would that be any really much better than getting money. I mean, slightly better.
Right.
It would be slightly better. It's still completely selfish.
It's selfish.
It's still completely
Yeah,
selfish.
but that's how people are. I mean, it's not selfish if he's doing it for somebody he loves.
It's still selfish.
Selfish to who? His own self-interest and his
Yeah.
family?
Yes.
Yo,
You're putting yourself first.
And
I
you're
mean,
You're
you're
putting
not
your family first.
You're not right, but
In the made-up scenario I just made.
yeah, totally made up. By the way, 100%
Where people are
made up.
trying to get people out from behind bars is a real thing. It's not selfish to try to get a person you love out of jail.
Of course it is. You're not doing it for the greater good of the world.
You're doing it for your family. That
for
comes
your,
first.
But that's still selfish. It's still selfish. It's for you.
Right.
That's for
It's-
you and
it's
your
right.
family. It's not for the greater good of the people.
Yeah,
the people
but,
dying of the
I don't-
pandemic.
I don't necessarily
The people
see
won't
that.
be
I mean,
helped
I
by
hear
this.
you. I hear you. But in this made-up scenario,
Right.
once again, because
less selfish than money.
You know what I'm saying? It is a thing that would cause someone to do that if I can get someone out of jail that I love and care about, or multiple people. Now, I want to be clear. Prison reform is not just letting people out of jail, especially if the laws that put them there have not been changed.
It's not reform at all.
It is the
Right.
biggest, hit the button.
Congratulations,
You
you
played
played
yourself.
yourself.
It's huge. Nothing's been changed. It is not reform.
Just being like, hey, here's your loved one. They get to come home now. It's like, well, what about the laws that put them
It's
in jail?
literally what the bill is that they said. It's just the first step. And without the second, third, fourth, and fifth step, guess who's going? Every time they let one person out, two going back.
But the message is, look, Donald Trump getting people out of jail. And that's
Congratulations,
And that's
you
all he
played
needs.
yourself.
And that's all he needs to
That's
get
all
an
he
endorsement
needs.
from people who are politically ignorant. And based on, and this is where the congratulations you played yourself goes to Rosenberg, and based on the music that they've given us for a generation, we should not be listening to them politically or even emotionally tied to what they're saying. Because clearly, their priorities in life are mismanaged.
I don't even understand why anybody would even take anything Lil Wayne says seriously after you hear Lil Wayne interviews from his whole career. Like, why would you
Right.
even? He said Lil Wayne literally says he doesn't believe racism exists.
Right.
Years ago.
He said that.
Like,
But he's an
The
influencer.
audio's in the system, Shawnee. Grab it.
He's
The
an-
video was circulating yesterday.
So
So
did-
yeah, I got to congratulate yourself to Lil Wayne for just being
Congratulations, you played
Lil Wayne.
yourself.
Lil Wayne's hated my guts since Carter 3 when he came to the studio high, and I
Yes,
kicked him
that's-
out the studio because I refused to interview somebody that high. And he put F New York in the album. We still supported him, though.
By the way, you've been very kind to him over the years, so
Well,
this
because
isn't
I think he's
surprising.
talented. You know how I am with somebody that's talented.
Yeah, no, you Ebro,
And
has
people
been
love him.
Very kind to him and continues to be. I'm so disgusted.
You're still angry at Lil Wayne for him telling Nicki Minaj not to perform in Summer Jam that year. Matter of fact, the only reason I'm on Twitter is because of Lil Wayne. Because he started saying my name on Twitter during that Summer Jam incident, so I jumped on Twitter.
Well, now I hate him even more. He's the reason you're on Twitter, Carson?
Congratulations. You played